What's up, everyone? Today we're checking out the Teverun Fighter scooter. And if you're into high performance electric scooters, this is definitely one that deserves some attention. Right off the bat, the Fighter has that aggressive, high performance look. It doesn't look like your average commuter scooter. Everything about it gives off the impression that this thing was built to be ridden hard. So let's talk about what actually matters. How does it ride? The first thing you'll notice is the power. The Fighter has some serious acceleration, and when you get on the throttle, it doesn't feel like you're riding a basic scooter that happens to be fast. It feels much closer to a performance machine. The acceleration is smooth but aggressive, and you'll definitely want to be prepared when you hit the throttle, whether you're taking off from a stop or already moving and want to roll into the power. The Fighter has plenty of punch, but speed definitely isn't everything. One of the things I really like about the Fighter is the overall stability. At higher speeds, the scooter feels planted, and the suspension does a good job handling bumps and imperfections on the road. The riding position also feels pretty natural for a performance scooter. You're not constantly fighting the handlebars, and once you get comfortable with the scooter, it becomes much easier to control. Now let's talk about the braking. With a scooter that's this powerful, good brakes aren't optional. You need to be able to slow down just as confidently as you accelerate. The Fighter's braking setup gives you the confidence you want when you're riding aggressively, and that's something I consider extremely important on a high performance scooter. Another thing that's worth mentioning is the build quality. The Fighter feels substantial. It's not something you pick up and think this feels like a toy. It's built more like a serious machine. The frame, suspension, controls, and overall construction gives it that premium performance scooter feel. Now, is it perfect? Absolutely not. The biggest downside is that this isn't necessarily the scooter I would recommend to someone who is just looking for something simple to ride, to work, or around the neighborhood. It's powerful, it's heavy compared with basic scooters, and there's definitely a learning curve. You also have to respect the machine. When you're dealing with this much power and speed, protective gear isn't something I would skip. But if you're looking for a scooter that can give you serious performance while still being practical enough to ride around normally, the Teverun Fighter is a pretty impressive package. So would I recommend it? If you are an experienced rider looking for a high performance electric scooter, I would definitely put the Teverun Fighter on your list of scooters to check out. It's fast, powerful, stable, and built like a serious machine. But for me, the biggest takeaway is that the Teverun Fighter isn't just trying to be another electric scooter. It's trying to give you a motorcycle-like performance experience in a scooter platform, and that's exactly where it gets interesting. So if you guys want to see me really put this thing through its paces, let me know in the comments what you want to see next. Top speed run, acceleration test, hill climb, range test, or maybe put it up against another high performing scooter. Let me know, and I'll see you guys in the next one.